Hello, it's Collector Sleuth, and today I have a couple Enesco items plus some Hallmark Nightmare Before Christmas items. So I'm going to start with the Hallmark items. And so I picked up these two Tiki style mugs from my local Hallmark. You can also get these online. And you can see they got that like a carved wood tiki style to them. So here's Jack, and then here is Sally. And these retail for $19.99 each. So they're actually pretty cute. Usually I don't go for this tiki style stuff. I know they've done other characters in this style. But these actually do look pretty high-end, so pretty cute. Next I picked up also a Hallmark branded item is this talking Jackhead. And let's see if I figure out to turn him on. Yeah, there it is.
Greetings, my friend. It is I, Jack, the Pumpkin King.
I'm gonna hit the lights real quick.
Surprised, aren't you?
So he says several things. Let's see if I can't get him to talk more. Oh. He's not one to... waving my hand in front of him, but he's not... Let me turn the light back on. Maybe it has to be able to... Yeah, I need some light.
Everyone.
Interesting. It wouldn't...
Snuck up on you, didn't I?
The sensors here are on his nose, and it wouldn't see it with the light off.
Well done.
I can't tell if this is Chris Sarandon's voice or not. It kind of sounds pretty close.
Interesting reaction.
Now this comes from the movie. You can tell the difference between the new dialogue and the old dialogue, not just because you recognize it from the movie, but the voice is a little different.
The job I have for you is top secret.
This also comes from the movie.
It couldn't be more wonderful.
That does too. But that doesn't. You can tell. Yeah.
Greetings, my friend.
And then we're back to the beginning.
It is I, Jack, the Pumpkin King.
So anyway, that's kind of neat. It's definitely very easy to trip the sensor, so that's a good thing. With the light on, for apparently if it's dark you can't. The only thing I have against this is porcelain, which I like. The only thing is it's something about it. I don't know if it's like, maybe it's the head shape that's off. Like maybe this goes up too high to where he looks almost kind of like an egg.
Happy Halloween,
and so that's a little off-putting to me. I don't know, something about it just isn't shaped quite right. So anyway, but other than that, I mean, it's a really cool piece. It does look, I mean, it is porcelain. It does look to be nicely made. It's just something about the sculpting work on the shape of the head isn't quite right to me. So there's that. Looks good though on the box right here, but then it looks in person. This is like too narrow or something. I'm not sure quite what's going on there, but anyway, here are some Enesco branded salt and pepper shakers that are of Jack's head here. We got two different expressions. I'll get that out. Let's see. How those pop out of there. Alright, there is the other one. So anyway, like I said, these are Enesco. And they're also like, they're a ceramic material. And I brought out my Neca ones. These are the Neca Jack Skellington head salt and pepper shakers. And just as a comparison, okay, this one has 5 and 3, and these have 3 and 2. And the teeth on this one, and then here's the teeth on this one, just the bottom row there. And these are the Neca ones are a little bit bigger. So we got some different expressions here, which is nice. To be honest, these I think look better. Not a lot. I mean, they look very similar. It's just the teeth on this one I think is nicer than the teeth on that one. And he's kind of got this cool like mouth coming down, and they did a nice job sculpting that, I think. So color-wise, these, I don't know, this have more like shading to them, more depth to them, and so I do believe that those look a little bit better. But it's Enesco, so they should look better. Alright, and then the last thing I have to show you is an Enesco. This is from Grand Jester Studios. This is this Levitating Jack figure. I'm pretty excited to see this. It retails for about like $180. I picked it up off of Amazon for around $135 plus tax. So it was much cheaper on Amazon to purchase this. Aw, it's got a little... Oh, my box could have been better. Didn't notice it's got a big rip in the top. Right there. We have to do the whole box. Okay. Okay, here's some instructions. And they're really tight. Aw, Zero's cute. Okay. What's that? Packing? Okay. Yeah, I may need those, so. Alright, so I got him out of the box. Let's look at these pieces before I assemble it. So here's the base. Got a couple jack-o'-lanterns down there. This tree trunk here. It's got a lot of nice painting, shading detail on it. And here is Zero. He does feel to be resin. This magnet down there. It's got some nice shading in the eyes. Cute little nose. Aw, little curly tail. Pretty cute. The one thing about this being resin that's kind of worrisome is I don't know if he'll fall. Like if the magnet doesn't take or something, or if you turn it off and you don't move him and he just falls. I'm afraid he'll break, but I guess we'll see how this works here in a minute. So here is Jack. Who's also resin. Got his bone rib there in his hand. Going to play fetch with Zero. So he is going to slide. Let's see. Oh, I thought that was where the cord was going to go. Okay. Like so. Yeah, he's on there pretty good. Oh, this is a USB type. That's cool. So I'm going to plug this guy in. And let's see how this works. Okay. Just wanting to... Alright, let's get this guy turned on. Does it just turn on its own, or is there a switch? Oh, here's the bottom, if you want to see the bottom. I guess it's just already on. Okay. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, okay. And then I think you just... How do you keep him from sticking? I got it. Okay. I was gonna say, I think you have to wait for the light to... Aw, he's so good. There he goes in a circle. Hopefully, I think he might come to rest. Yeah, there he goes. I'm gonna hit the light real quick. And you guys can look at that. So there it is, the light's off. Yeah, he kind of likes to float around. Let's see if we did this right. So yeah, it says the English version. The floating object has a magnet on the top. Allow the floating object to connect the top part of the base to the. Allow the floating object to connect the top part of the base. To have zero, levitate. Option 1. Slowly pull the floating object down with both hands. I kind of did that. The floating object needs to be in a proper position when you feel a strong force. Holding the object and the LED lights up to hold a place about 1.5 inches, or 1/2 inch below the top of the base. Option 2. Position the supplied foam. Oh, that's what that was. That foam bar. Let's find that. So option 2 says you can position this foam bar between the rock and floating character 0, then carefully pull out the foam bar with one hand, still holding onto the character 0 with the other hand. Next, release the character 0 slowly once you see the LED light turn on. Carefully let your hands go off the object and it should remain floating steadily in place, which he is. But yeah, I guess you can use this foam bar to kind of help you with placement. So that's interesting. Huh. I thought maybe this was a piece of packing. I guess it does have a purpose. So anyway, there is that figure. I think he looks pretty neat. And that's it, guys. That's going to conclude this video. I thank you for watching, and keep checking back for new content.